Nature is the master of creation. I've thought of this all the time. The dust, the mist, and the light cultivate the beautiful planet Earth.
For planting are peasant farmers' pounding surface. An artist materializes his thoughts in the artwork. A cook tells the excellent story behind the food.
慢慢进行到这个我想要重一点。再清楚的。就是这个，每次是这个再次。
Roshu was our colleague for free accommodations in exchange for part-time work. Roshu means dawn's soft light. Her life bottlenecked, and she wanted to have a long vacation, she said. She chose to come to the East Rift Valley to feel the sunlight and a different way of life.
The East Rift Valley is an often seen place name on travel news. My vacation began along the vast field of the Rift Valley. Will my life be more unrestrained if I throw myself into a grand terrain? Xiang, who came back to his hometown to be a young farmer, loves photography, having a special sensitivity about light, and wishing to have an individual photographic exhibition in the future.
On the first day of her vacation, I invited her to visit Chef Ming. Aside from tasting the delicacies, I wished to invite Chef Ming to develop a tea meal set using honey black tea.
This is my first slow travel. The Leary Lake is clear as crystal. The sun shines through the surface of water, and the trees as if it's singing. Since I was a fetus, my life had been closely bounded with music. I learned and played music, but I seldom listened to Mother Nature. However, I don't want to bring on anything about music on this vacation.
The DIY products made by the Amis tribe at Zhernan got Roshu's attention. The tribe used to make cloths using the smashed bark of the common paper mulberry. They have developed bark-based creative products that are popular with tourists. The barky owl is emblematic of the protector of the tribe. It also symbolizes good fortune for the tourists.
The water and the grains are in bloom. The creek is a melody of life. The ecology of the riverside shows the close tie between humans and water. From Amis' ancient fishing skill of Balagao to the modern fish farming, they all began with sustainability, letting the song of water keep on singing. The stability of the countryside is reflected in the vast tea garden of the Rift Valley and the rare view of the tea farmers who are busy picking tea. Chef Ming came to the tea garden as he promised. Ashang introduced him to the unique honey black tea.
The tea leaves are fed by the Jacobiasca formosana, emitting the smell of honey. I asked Chef Ming to drink the handmade honey milk tea made of milk and black tea produced in the Rift Valley. The idea interests Chef Ming. He wanted to make creative cuisines using ingredients from local sources. This is the urban girl's first farming experience. I wondered whether she could bear the heavy work with her hands, which she used to play instruments.
The fragrance of the pomelo is like a beautiful song. Bathing in the sun, I am relaxed. I asked Ashang why he gave up pursuing a career in the high-technology industry and came back home to grow tea. He told me there's no other place more suitable for life than in the Rift Valley. Farming may be traditional, but it is stable. The sweet fragrance of plants contains heritage. That gives amiable satisfaction. Before the summer vacation is over, the orange daylily grows everywhere. It makes the Chike Mountain and the 60-Stone Mountain picturesque. The flaming orange paints the heat of the sun on the mountains. Chef Ming went outside and collected orange daylilies from the farm. Using his fingers to feel the sunlight is his secret tip for cooking. Chef Ming believes that you can't bring out the flavor of the food if you can't feel the rhythm of the sun, air, water, and farming.
The plate tectonic movement creates the mud volcanoes. Uplifted oceanic clay deposits produce high-quality plants. We came to the Loshan Organic Village to learn from the farmers how to make tofu. The brine of the mud volcano is the key to solidify tofu. Despite the fact that Roshu seldom cooked by herself, she was attracted by the rich fragrance of soybeans. The water of Dapo Lake comes from the aperture of the plates along the Shinulu Creek. The still lake explains the context of the landscape. Use the bamboo raft to see the lake and to reflect on the Saraya's early hunting and gathering culture. the Saraya tribe also introduced rice planting to the East Rift Valley, which is now the vastest organic planting area of Taiwan.
Go back to the origin of the river. The stiffness and the softness of water engrave the grandeur of the Central Mountain Range. The movement of the earth carves the greatness of the Rift Valley. The hot spring flowing out of the rocks crystallizes glorious colors on the surface of the mountain. It is beautiful as a poem. The Pinus fragilissima and the Formosan blue magpie, the exclusive Taiwanese species, are the classic poetic sentences. The sandhole of music should be like this moment. Peacefully silent space extends infinite stimulation. It occurs to me the aboriginal music, dance, and closecraft I met in the Rift Valley. Those beautiful figures showcase the intimate interaction between humans and the earth. The work of art conveys the stories of the tribe and its sincere affection. People can feel the joy and the hope of lives from it. By comparison, my music can only deliver the pass of notes, not the soul of the musical composition.
Roshu told me that she wanted to give up learning music since her childhood. The journey to the Rift Valley was her trip of escape. She envied us who live in the Rift Valley and have the gift of improvising. To be honest, I was also perplexed with future uncertainties. What can a man do who has never been a farmer when he comes back to the countryside? I learned photography to document the culture of the tea garden. Surprisingly, it increased my relationship with Mother Nature and broadened my sight to see the whole Rift Valley. The humble Shaohuangshan, which stands near Beinan River's exit to the sea, has the breadth of the continental plate. On the other side, the Liji Badlands has the greatness of the oceanic plate. Not far away, the boundless Pacific Ocean tells the million-years-old story of unceasing plate tectonic movements. Two opposing characteristics of geoscience contain the flow of time and diverse creatures. Everything breathes, grows, rests, and sustains. The villages of the Rift Valley give plain humanity for the giving of Mother Nature in return. Farmers know best that the growth of plants keeps the trajectory of the sun, the clouds, and the water. The advance of time may have changed the way of life, but treating the land with respect remains unchanged. The mystery of nature is that it can't be replicated. There's no technology that can replace the sensual experience and the aesthetic pursuit. I can make various designs for tea products, but it can't be more real than to have a sip of tea.
Read into and walk through the relics. They disseminate quiet but strong breath of life. After different generations of migrations, people show respect and tolerance to different ethnic cultures. The mysterious chemistry binds people together as close by the brine of mud volcano. In the trip, we can always feel that we are melting into the concord between the two mountains. To immerse myself in the mountains, the trees and the warm curves, my body synchronizes with the pulse of the earth. The ancient frequency evokes the echo of my mind. Calm the nerves, wait for the tea, and listen to the long-lost self. Then reclaim the power of moving forward. I've already missed the tender taste of the honey black tea.
各位工作伙伴，我们现在要研发在地创意料理，来呈现纵谷的风情。
柔旭，有你的信哦。
Roshu, Chef Ming and I were busy organizing the exhibition of food and photography for the Rift Valley. I learned from Chef Ming how to make a honey black tea dessert. This work is a combination of the sense of eye and the sense of tongue, a fusion of the relationship between heaven, the earth, and man. The exhibition is almost ready, but it is a little short of music. Can you do us a favor to make the sensual feast more complete?
喂，阿翔哦，借问一下吼，恁遐即马敢还咧打工换宿哈？